We're back with a ton of holiday excitement. It's a good time in Warframe right now with the release of the old piece on the 10th of December 2025. And for us decorating folk, we have once again been spoiled by DE with this mainline update. I'm Faithno45, and not only did the old piece knock it out of the park, but they also added a bunch of new Orbiter and Dojo decorations to the game. I was joined by Shawki444 and Pyrorock9876 as we reviewed nearly all of them, and don't worry, there are no campaign spoilers in this video. Firstly, a big thank you to Digital Extremes. New stuff is always appreciated. How you guys don't get routinely nominated for Live Service Game of the Year awards is actually insane. So, what we'll do in this video is show off an overview of all the items added first, and then you can watch the live Twitch stream that I held in celebration of the event where me, Pyro and Shawki went in depth on all the items. To start things off, in total there were 8 new Orbiter market items you can buy with in-game platinum, ranging from displays, the new Xenoflora decorations, Devil's Triad posters, and a large Infernum throne. All of these items are 5 capacity and don't cost anything over 35 platinum. They can also be donated to the dojo via the clan vault. Heading over to the dojo, we received 6 new Chinese New Year decorations in the Tenno category, all of them pulled from the Orbiter customization set. A lovely addition for the Chinese themed builds I see in a lot of dojos, but be warned, all of these items are 3 capacity to place as opposed to the usual 1 capacity. And we also got the next batch of the remaining 1999 decorations, 54 very versatile pieces ranging from the new set of wood pieces, doors and door frames, concrete, brick structures and more. DE did say that the rest would come in a future update, so I can't wait to see what's added to what I believe is now the best tab of decorating in the game. Okay then, now that we know what was added, let's take an in-depth look at all the items that were added to the game. Before we get going, make sure to make use of the new decorations as there is the Winter 2026 Dojo contest. Any clan from any platform can enter, and there's the optional theme where it's the Year of the Horse, so if you want to build something adjacent to that, check out the rules in the description in the forums. I have linked where you can go in the description of this video, so good luck and enjoy our overview of the new decorations added in the old piece. It feels like you've forgotten something, Faith. You see, during your live stream, you and your Ottoman cohorts were oblivious to the new Orbiter decoration vendor. How pathetic. Apparently, Bitten Once is the only literate member of your Discord who alerted you the next day that the French degenerate Leon Allard is withholding a trove of Orokin-themed treasures. You must converse with 2 Napoleon-era loyalists, as you must use the kin system to convince Marie to get the brooding priest to wave the right flag and hand over what is rightfully in the hands of the British Empire. We don't even know what items are in his inventory, but it appears that if Leon sells books, they will be totally wasted on the 3 of you, as none of you can't read, as it was right in the patch notes. I thought this was 2025, not 1725, just... as the German one would say, do better. Enjoy the stream, whatever. I'm just totally done with the peasants. And we go from there.
Awesome. Shawki, if you just go to the new, tab.
Yep.
And scroll to the bottom, it'll have all of them in one place.
Yep. So yeah. Well, welcome on in, people. I see Gizmo's joined the chat. So, Mad is currently recuperating from his medical woes and currently sounds like the reincarnation of Uriel. He is not sounding good, so he cannot join the stream today. So I do have Pyrorock9876 and Shawki444 along with me to show off all of the stuff added for decorators in this update. So yeah, so they... First of all, Old Peace came out today and around 11 AM Eastern time, so we have a bunch of market items to look at, and then we also have some of the dojo stuff. And Nomad, you do not have the voice of an angel. You routinely get told like you sound like Albrecht Dentrati on a good day. So no, I'm not having it. Yeah, not having it at all. Yeah. Right. So yeah, so Shawki, if you go to market, type in new. We have, what is it, like 8 or 9?
Already seeing the
new Orbiter
decorations.
stuff. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
8.
Oh, well, you don't have to say anything then, right? I'll leave this one to Pyro. So yeah. So all of the new decorations are down near the bottom. So no spoilers here because all of the Xenoflora stuff was kind of shown off on the live streams a while ago and whatnot. Obviously, they have a function in the quest line that's quite interesting. But the first things first, they gave us 3 of the Xenofloras, a singular little plant, a patch of plants, and then a bigger patch of plants as well, which cost 35 plat each, I believe. Yeah, all 35
And
plat.
they're all everything here, by the way, is 5 capacity. There isn't anything that costs more or less. It's all the standard 5.
Yep. What, including the big throne that they added?
Yes, including the throne, which
Yeah.
is only 20. It's 25 plat. It's less than the other things, and it's still 5 capacity.
I love
it's
how
the most useful item here.
the throne doesn't even fit in the preview, by the way. It's great, yeah. You only see like half of it as well. Yeah.
Anyway, we're jumping ahead. We're jumping ahead.
So
the flowers first.
Flowers,
I mean,
right.
They're flowers. We've got a lot of plants already from the previous update. If only someone had made a vendor guide about them.
Yeah, I wonder who.
I guess we'll never know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but this is very different to the other stuff we got. I reckon it will go quite nice with some of the more cooler, bluer shade plants that we got, like the some of the Orb Valis ones that kind of look a bit more like metallic-y. Yeah, nice item.
Yeah, and if you're wondering and watching on the stream, this is kind of like the relative scale. So here's all of like the stuff we recently got in the Deviri not the Deviri, what's the last update called? God, my
Valis Undermined.
Thank you, Pyro. Yep. The fact you know that and I don't, and you've not even done the vendor guard. Wow. So we have here the large patch, the 2-meter one. Then we have the 1-meter patch, and then we have the lone singular flower. I can actually see people rotating that to use the stem for things as well, because it's actually quite like a thin piece. So yeah. So that's the only real thing I can think of. It's nice having a red color as well for the base of the other things. Doesn't have a texture when you turn it around. It actually gets a bit darker, but still okay to use, I guess, for some certain things if you want like scatterage or foliage on the floor as well. Right, so moving on from the plants, because they're plants, we then have a collection of new posters as well, starting with the Prime Vanguard display, which is 30 plat and costs 5 capacity. It's very similar to the Tenno Dax one that's also in the market, but instead of having a red background, it has a white background.
Red background, yeah, on the Dax one. It's got a white one now.
Yep. Which is very, and then we then have the displays for Harrow, Wisp, and Uriel, and they're, your standard kind of poster sizes. I'll show them off in a second. Again, they're nice, but they're just singular uses, similar to like for community displays we previously got for like Ureli and Styanax as well. And then lastly, we have the Infernum Throne, which is in the Old Piece Euro bundle, which you can either buy for plat or for currency on Steam or Xbox. And this thing is big. Yep.
It's big, and it doesn't scale that small either. It scales very large, even larger than it was already, but it does not scale that small.
So yeah, so this is its regular size in the back room. It's massive. Yeah, it's a big decoration. Yeah. I mean, Pyro, do you want to say what you said before stream about this item?
Yeah, so typically the way it works with market decorations is that they're usually things that aren't for structural uses. It's little ornamentation and clutter items, which is fine, because typically all the actual big structural stuff is with the vendors. The only exception we've had to this before is those Varuna Wolf murals that have got some structural uses. And yeah, I would prefer if this was sold by Uriel or one of the other Devil's Triad, but still, it's only 25 plat, so I can't complain that much, and it is a really useful item.
It could have been sold by Bird Free as well. It's literally very on theme with stuff he kind of sells as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It will fit in with the red Entrati furniture. I mean, that design on the back is just ripe for being radialed and used as a ceiling or a floor design or something.
Or a wall panel. I'm assuming you could...
on that scale.
Yeah. You could easily combine them and isolate them into like floor panels and stuff as well. The only downside is they're so big with the red zones, you're going to run into issues if you're building them almost exclusively. Yeah, especially in the Orbiter. No way you're going to place many of these in the Orbiter due to the red zones in there, yeah. But no, it is a big boy. I mean, it fits right into the arsenal here.
In the back room, yeah.
So yeah,
the size would technically allow it to be donated to the dojo and even used there. I think the fact that it's this big means it has some sort of viability. Like it can add a nice touch to some builds.
Oh, that's a good question. We should probably check once we go to the dojo. We should probably check that these are whether these are donatable or not. They should be.
So Mad's asked to show off the floor, by the way. So the floor is just like a big gold panel. If I can find the right light for it, Jesus, here we go. So yeah, it's just a gold panel basically like that. Yeah. So I'm assuming some people will try and make like gold walls by just combining rows of them, as opposed to farming.
Why though?
I don't know.
The Zaraman plinth is so much bigger and flatter.
Well, it's a bit smoother. There's a bit of like a grainy texture with the plinth, but the plinth is better and more effective. But yeah. Hey, you know, someone will find a way to use it. This item's already SNEC coded with the amount of gold and red that was in his
very SNEC coded. If he was doing his Orbiter again, because he did all the red with the background of the Dax portrait that we just talked about. So
that'd be a good combination piece and stuff. Yeah, but no, like even if you, to like combine both of them on that side, it would make quite a nice little wall panel. But yeah, nope. Very good. I mean, I didn't expect any items from the Orbiter side of things in this update.
No, me neither.
I didn't expect any decorations, to be fair. Like, except Mad. Mad, don't forget, was super like, oh yeah, we're going to get so many decorations, especially the 99 ones. Yeah, Mr. Hopeful over there, yeah. Yeah. Which is total cat, by the way. He had no hope, yeah.
No.
Yep. But now, very good items and stuff like that. I mean, I may test if we can donate this when we go into the dojo, you know. I was going to say for that item, how many people, if you can donate it, are going to make throne rooms and just place that as the throne in the middle of their throne room?
Yep.
It's a very common
That's got to be a bingo card thingy from now on.
Yep. Oh, and before we head into the dojo, here are the base sizes of the posters as well. So it's literally like what you'd expect out of the poster sizes as well. So yeah. Mazing, he called it, and we're just hating all the time on him. Yeah, Mad, we have a problem here. Yep. We were the ones saying, nah, we're not getting anything, yeah. But here we are. But no, right, that was all of the Orbiter decorations. We're not going to spoil anything, but there was no further decorations or like vendors that come out with the update. I have a feeling that we'll probably get something when the Tau update arrives, maybe. Who knows? So, you know, we had the big decorating update last year. Excuse me, was for the Tacro Encore update that we got, and when we added Velamir,
which was earlier this. That wasn't even last year. That was earlier this year, by the way. Warframe. It's crazy.
It's mad. Yeah, like this is our 4th decoration update as well, including Ireweaver, Valis Undermine, Tecra Encore, and now the old piece. So we've actually had 4 updates with a good batch of things for decorators as well. So yeah. Yeah, Beeble in the chat. Yeah, we've mentioned the altar as well. So it's this, wherever I placed it. Oh, I was going to test if it goes to the dojo, but it's the big red throne thing. That's in the market. But yeah, all the way down here. So yeah, which is massive. But yeah. Right, let's head on into the dojo. We're going to test if it can be donated, and then we'll look at all of the dojo pieces. And whilst we're going in, it's worth noting that the Xenoflora isn't in the dojo. So it's, at the moment, just a market-only item. So if you wanted it in your dojo, you do have to spend the plat to have it in. So yeah. Which is a bit frustrating, but hey-ho.
Hey-ho.
Welcome to the chat, Bobe, as well. Not Bobe, sorry. Oh, that's still B-Blue, yeah. Right. All right, let's
looking forward to these. Me and Shawki haven't actually seen any of these items yet, so it's you're gonna see our legit first reactions.
Right, it's called Throne.
Fear Perfection says going into Anora looks like the stream is already ending. Sad.
Yeah. Oh, good. By the way, you can donate the throne to the dojo, so fully expect this to be a really common piece used going forward for throne rooms. Yeah, in the really if Throne Room was a dojo bingo build, it has to be on there. Throne Room, Seater's Markets,
Yeah, exactly.
basic chairs and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, but no throne for you today, Floof. No throne for you. Because I'm not moving at like whatever speed. Yeah. Yes, Bloodshed. We thought we would do it on day one because after Pyro's bundle last time of not doing the vendor guide, we're doing it on day one. So yeah. But right, let's go. Right, so obviously, you guys ready to look at them in your dojo?
Yep.
Got everything open. Good. So there were 2 categories of items that were added today. So there was a few tenner items added, and then there was a bunch of 1999 ones. But before we go in, Dr. Lego did find the text in the forum, which I'll put on the screen now. I'll put it on the right side, basically saying that 54 Halvania items were added, and the rest are going to come out in the future. So I think this is 1/3. Because there was meant to be 153-ish other new items that were delayed. So this is just 1/3 of what we were expecting. So none of the glass windows are here. Some of the bigger support struts are here. So no glass windows. So I don't want to get up people's hopes. Unfortunately, no glass windows yet. We're still waiting, people. It's going to be a year plus before we get them, but they'll be worth the wait, I'm sure. So yeah, Mad, no glass windows, yep. But there hopefully are a lot of things here that are of interest to people, more quality of life items, so yeah. But that said, we move to the Tenno tab, and they're a bit scattered around, but the first one I noticed was, and where I go through it is I went through every one of the tabs to see what we got, and if you scroll down, the first items are the Chinese New Year ones, which I think have the term Lunar in them, but not all of them do.
Lunar renewal.
Yeah.
So
so we start.
If not in the item name itself, then in the description they've got it.
Yeah. Oh, I think so. Yeah. So I think that's it. I mean, we'll look at them individually because I don't want to miss out any. But yeah. So there's the Lunar Renewal Firecracker ornament, which begins with which is quite obvious, and I think this is in theme with what they're doing for the Year of the Horse next year, so it's very advantageous for people that are building for the current contest as well. Shawki, I've already done your video, so I can't refilm it to add
that's the thing.
this kind of stuff in,
It's a shame. Now I regret doing
It's
it
a shame,
early.
although I have just noticed that they're all 3 cap, because they're 10 items.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if I hover
They're all
over,
3
yeah,
cap.
all 3 cap
Oh.
here, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, actually, I've got another point. When we get onto the lanterns.
We'll hold off, yeah.
Yeah.
So and I don't think these scale that big. Let me put them next to old Limbo. So I think this one is actually Limbo size, so it's not too bad, to be fair. So we'll place them next to Limbo as we'll bring them out. Let me just type in Lunar. Yeah. Oh, good, perfect. So then we have the Renewal Laughing Statue, which what an odd piece. This was not on my bucket list of things, yeah.
So I actually know where all of these assets are from. These are not new assets.
No, I know. Yep.
You know how you can change the in the cockpit of your orbiter, you can change the scene, and there's like a Christmas one, and there's an infested one, there's a Chinese New Year one, and all of these lanterns and the laughing statue are from that.
Yep. I immediately recognise them as well. Yeah, there's an awning as well that was on there. But yeah, this little one is actually, I think it's on the way down to the 2nd floor. It's like tucked on one of the nooks where the Nightwave radio is. Definitely, it's around there. Yeah. The hanging lanterns obviously hang off them as well, which are pretty fun and cool. And then there's also the renewal tassel as well, which I just placed for some reason. But yeah, I don't think they're that big items. They're very small, detaily items at the moment. Yeah. So yeah. But anyway,
Matt says laughing statue ship pilot bingo card.
Yeah. Or what people are going to do is that they're going to isolate just the head and build around the bottom bit, and then they're going to use that as like an NPC head as well. Yeah. Yep. I mean, Fear's already called me out saying I'm going to make cursed Lego men from them. Yeah. Hey, it is Lego head shaped. Yeah, if you just make a little square box man, yeah, I'm sure it could work, Fear. Don't you worry. Yeah. Mad, I'm not going to do it. I mean, I have some class now, but not much. But anyway, so then we have the tassels as well, which are the tassel ornament, which again is quite a small piece as well. Very unique texture. I don't know where this is in the actual thing. I'm sure it'll be obvious. This is a very basic item. People just use this as like on curtain rails and stuff like that, custom curtains. That's the only thing I can really see. Or people isolating like the bottom tassel bits as well. That look like little gestural hairs from Expedition 33. Yeah. But either way, it's a fun item. And then we move on to the lanterns. So we have the narrow hanging lantern, and then I think we have a wider one as well somewhere.
Yep.
Hiding in here somewhere, yeah. Which are the same items. Are they further down? Here we go, yeah. Wide hanging lantern as well. So I'll bring out the wide one. So yeah. So yeah, it's roughly like half the size of the Tenno. There we go, yeah. Yeah, which is quite fun. And I'm assuming it might actually glow in the dark by the looks of it, because it seems to have an aura around it of light. Yeah.
Yep, it's got bloom. It has got bloom.
Is it similar to the Vaso Noggle? Do you reckon it's an actual light source that might reflect?
No, it is not. I'm literally, because if it was like Viso, then you would actually see the ring of light on the surfaces next to it, which it is not doing. So that it's just bloom. It's like the sentient light, basically.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, good pieces. I mean, people are just going to use them as hanging lanterns, or if you're smart, like
or eyes.
Or eyes, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you could also potentially isolate around them and potentially use them for like energy, in like a mech as well, like bullets or lights and stuff like that. So I think you could easily isolate a lot of them to do on mech builds and stuff like that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, they're fun. They're fun items. I'm glad we got them. Again, free cap, YDE. Matt's mad, by the way, not me. Matt's asking why they're free cap as well, yeah. I think it's a bit unnecessary.
It's not like they're particularly high poly either. Like, these are old assets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, at least they thought about it. So, you know, it's a good initiative to the Chinese New Year stuff as well. And then I think there's one other piece from the Tenno stuff, which is the wooden lattice as well.
Yep.
Which is this item here.
How large does this one scale?
I actually think it's... I'll do it as well on my screen. So... it has a weird access point, by the way. I've just noticed it's actually hanging off the item. So if I do a little radial, it's similar to the Tenno hull plate that we gassed Pyro about on the Red Demon store. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Corpus one.
Yeah, the Corpus hull. Yeah.
I imagine this one will be spammed for like pagodas and stuff.
Yep.
But also 3 cap, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know what I think some people are going to do as well, Shawki? And I think it should be obvious. I think some people are going to make wings out of them for creatures as well. Like if you would just like to do a radial of them and stuff like that, like this, that I'll show people on the stream.
True.
You know, people just use
especially
these for
those like
wings.
Chinese dojos and stuff that make like Chinese dragons or creatures and stuff like that. That would suit the theme very well, especially if they have like specific ornamentations in the center. They look really nice as a radial as well.
Mad has also pointed out that they could also be used as eyebrows as well, which again fully expect. Yeah, like if you were hold on, let me do a little light here. Yeah,
they could also be used as like teeth, maybe.
Oh yeah. Let's see how small they scale down. Let's see how small. Yeah, I think they could, especially on a larger sculpt, and also nails as well. So I think they'll be used as like basically red calcium for dojo builds as well. Yeah. I mean, they also have nice...
they can even be used as fingers, as parts for fingers as well.
I can also...
you could use them if you're doing like a Santa's sled build. You could use them as like the sleigh part of it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine this would be quite a good item to mix with a fire extinguisher because it's red as well.
Yes.
So yeah.
Actually, let's see how the reds compare on these.
Yeah, I'll show people as well. Fire. But no, I do like the.
Almost 1-for-1 match.
I think the one on the right. I think the fire extinguishers are just a tad like more pastel, dark. Lighter, and then the other one's more rich and brighter, so just more saturated. So yeah, But no, I mean, they'll work well in combination with each other, I'm sure of it. And also, you could easily isolate just the sides of them for, like, wooden trim details as well, for, like, interior architecture as well. I'm sure Fear Perfection will find a way to use this to make something red and have a detail on as well. You could potentially also isolate these for, like, lining on sculpts as well, because, like, they'll clip in quite well. So yeah, like, if you wanted to make a body shape or an armor like this, I'm sure you could just keep extending the lines out as well. Clothing, materials, tarps, kind of stuff like that. But again, it's quite cap intensive, being a free cap item. So yeah.
The fact that it is this thin as well makes it also utilizable in shadow art and stuff.
Oh yeah, very true, very true. Yep.
So if you were like making a shape that you want to add like extra detail out of nowhere with those ornamentations, and you're making a general larger shape out of them, you can definitely use them.
Yep, and
I'll end up as a new type of shadow art, basically.
Fear Perfection just pointed out that red is red. Yeah, yes. Yep, it's a valid color choice. Yep. But yeah, lots of red items here. So I'm assuming all the people that have finished their New Year Chinese horse builds are going to be like, God damn it. Yeah. Or
Shawki tears incoming.
Yep. Yeah, Shawki, I'm not refilming your dojo, mate. It's done. Your video is there. Literally one day too late since we published it. Yeah. But anyway. So that was all of the Chinese items. Again, like 5, 6, 7 items that were added. There wasn't anything else that was added. Again, they're nice items, but free cap hurts. It really does hurt. Really, really does. But right, so we're now moving on to the 50 plus odd 1999 new decorations, of which I've looked at this catalog enough to isolate what is new or not again. So yeah, but right, so if you head, guys, over there, we start with the antenna tower, brackets tool, which is the first of the new decorations. I think this is one half of the tower that was meant to be added, because if you recall the dev stream, it also had a top to it as well.
Isn't this the top?
No, there was another top.
Do you mean like something on top of the pole?
Yeah, there was like speakers or radio, something that was like a broadcaster, the actual radio part of the tower as well. So it had a big top to it, and it was just poking out of the inspiration hall that they were using. So I think that this is one half of the antenna tower. Yeah, there was definitely some other pieces that are attached that were a bit bigger as well to that. And again, I think it's the biggest of the items that were added. As well, it's really nice scaffolding. I can see this being used in a lot of city builds.
Yes,
and it's got.
So
holes
I'm comparing it to. So we already have the Solaris Truss, which is a similar kind of item, but this one looks much nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you've got the radio speaker bits on. You kind of have to navigate that, but you could easily use both of those items in tandem together, which is quite nice. Mm-hmm. Then we have two items I didn't expect because I didn't see them on the dev stream. We have Archway, the first one being a white, kind of like corroded, like creamy colour, and then a brick one. So our first ever brick item in the dojo, but it's a bit worn down and tattered as well. So, yeah.
My first thought is like the white archway, like the normal archway, works very well with our existent kind of Orican architecture pieces, right? That can be very easily implemented in something like that.
Yep. So, yeah.
Oh, these scale very small, by the way. Much smaller than I was expected. So fireplaces, I mean, the brick one is just a shoe-in for a fireplace right away.
So yeah, let's actually do it on its small. Holy, it actually scales really small, by the way.
Really small.
If you do it,
but they don't scale super large.
Yeah, well, they're already quite large to begin with, though. So
yeah. So yeah,
not like
big, medium, small. I think the other archway might be bigger, you know.
No, they're both the same size.
Oh, both the same size. Okay, fair enough. Just roughly. But yeah, no, they're nice. The thing is, the white archway already has a lot of use because there's so many other white decorations that are like that.
Yeah, exactly.
The brick one, you could use. They did add another couple of brick items in this update that we'll look at, but the chimney assets, again, this is just a copy and paste. Okay, let's just put firewood in here, or like some of the wood you'll see later on, and just put a few flame stuff in. Add maybe like a straight vertical chute, and yeah, that'll basically be what people make for fireplaces in like an interior as well.
How long until we see someone take 4 of the white one, put it in the square, and call it the Arc de Triomphe?
Don't just stop giving people bad ideas. I've seen enough bad ideas in the dojo. It's actually relentless, honestly. Yeah. Oh, there's some doozy one cap item pieces you're going to see in this update, by the way, that you're going to be like, yeah, people are just going to once and done them. So yeah. Right, we move on to the next pieces, and they released 3 awnings. Awning rectangular 4 meter, awning rectangular 8 meter, and then awning rounded 4 meter as well. And these are the items for 99 that are hanging off the shops. You know, the more vendor places, normally from the starting position when you spawn in via your motorbike, basically. So yeah,
you could use these for air vents and stuff as well.
Yeah, you could. Mad, if you're in the chat, what do you reckon? What would you use this for, Mad? If you were to use these awnings as well. So Mad just said F yes in the chat. So I already know what I think he's gonna say, but I'll bring them out to show people whilst he types in the chat. Yeah.
Windows, maybe?
Chat, yeah. No. Think about it, Shawki. Think about it. Yeah. Yeah. They scale quite
trampoline?
big. No, I mean, you could use
like clothes for people for stuff.
Yes. Congratulations, like armor pieces,
they look
cloth.
like a denim texture. Hey, does this take us one step closer to finally being able to sculpt an ultramarine?
Maybe. I mean, these are some tasty looking items as well. I mean, yeah. Obviously, Mad said shops, of course. No. But yeah, like it's like particularly the awning rounded and the awning rectangular, you could easily make custom clothing shapes out of quite easily as well. Like, I mean, even if you just did a radial of this one here, you could easily get like a pants leg for just like a denim trouser. Watch people make clothes out of this. It's even got like a denim stitch into it as well, yeah. Watch people make legs and arms and clothes out of these pieces as well, yeah. Fabric shoulder pads and stuff like that, yeah. And people said favela items. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, big time favela one. Yeah. And welcome to the chat. Do you like jokes? We're all here. Good. But no, I like these items. I'm sure that they're going to be creative, and they also have a use.
Oh, you could do a football You could do a football stadium build and have these like over the benches.
Oh yeah, you
like
could,
specifically the rounded one really looks like something you'd find over like a football bench.
Yeah, it looks like a dugout. Yeah, if you're American, a dugout is where the players sit when they're not playing. So yeah. Right. Anyway, so we have a few more to go through. So if we scroll down to the next ones, the bars and balloons were already there. So with a bar and drink dispense, but then we get to bay windows.
Wow.
And then
Holy
bay windows
shit.
3.
Okay.
And then they have a brick one as well, bay windows brick curtain, and then another one as well. So there's 4 different versions, and they kind of all match the 2 kind of archways that we kind of saw earlier as well. So yeah. And Fear has already pointed out, I can't wait to see everyone build the same town 1 million times as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
the windows have actually got little rooms in them. I know it's just it's not actually modelled. It's just a 2D texture trick.
Question: I wonder if we can put something in them though. Let me see if I can.
Because if you
no.
If you go the camera inside, so that's not actually a modelled space in there. That's just
exactly
2D like cube map trick.
Ah, right. That does have a use though. That could be useful.
Texture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you can't really clip things in and they show on the other side.
No,
as
proven
there. Yeah. So let's look at them on the bottoms as well. So again, the bottoms have quite a unique texture as well. I'm sure you could get shaping out of the sides as well, which are quite nice, especially because they could look like concrete pathways as well. So if you just isolate that, if you want to make
or like some kind of a
stuff,
pedestal, if you clip most of it.
Yeah, very similar to like Paris, like Renaissance kind of like architecture as well. I'll bring out one of the brick stuff now as well. So that was the first option.
With these, I'm tempted to like retry another like architectural hall. because these add so much detail that it's now possible.
Yeah, I think the brick ones, by the way, if you look, the brick ones are way smaller than the other ones. Yeah, so,
Are they?
Yeah.
On backstards they're the same.
Oh, so do you reckon just a scaling thing where
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it started off quite small. Yeah. Jeez, it's actually quite big. And then if I take this one, oh yeah, you're right. So the brick ones just start smaller, basically. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, they remind me a lot of. You see a lot of houses like this in central London as well. Ones that cost like a couple million each will have bay windows like this.
Yeah.
Kind of like Knightsbridge area, especially.
I wonder if in the future updates, because we've got some of the city building stuff, I wonder if they're going to give us the roof thatchings, like they have the black, grey, and orange ones. The orange ones are the ones I want more than all of them because I can make a good Attack on Titan build out of them. And do like a Shinigami district or whatever it's called. Not Shinigami, Jesus. That's the demon from
Speaking of the windows, the inside of the windows, that fake room texture is scrolling. So it will actually change what room is displayed depending on where you put it.
Oh yeah.
So move it around while looking in one of the windows.
Yeah.
Now that I look at it, the sides of this, like the little protruding sides, if you clip everything in and just keep that, it could look like a fancy column, in the wall.
That is pure column material.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big time, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not winning it, yeah. Now, very, very interesting, useful items. Again, I'm sure people are just going to just place these in like a basic house shape, like just 4 squares, round it out, and then boom. The only thing is that there's not a flat version of it. So it's obviously you've got quite the rounded texture in the middle for both of them. So in order to get a bit flatter, you're going to have to be a bit creative. But you're, by basically combining them quite close together. But then it kind of you have too many windows. But it's feasible if you wanted to do something like that to keep it more like a flatter surface. But yeah. But very interesting pieces. I was surprised we got any brickwork in the dojo. But right, we move on though to some of the next pieces. So we already had. Right, the next ones are the cement foundations, of which I'm sure these will be Mad's favourite items. So
Hello.
Yeah.
They're going to be my favourite items.
Hello.
Look at these.
So we start with the cement foundation pillar, which, oh, what an item. This is hot. This is hot. That's hot right
Do you know
there,
how much, Faith, you've seen my build that I'm working on currently. Do you know how much fucking pain this piece would have saved me for that build?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, you can still change it. That's the dumb thing. You might have to redo it, yeah.
No, I'm going to have to do whole bits of the structure because these pieces are just better than what I'm using right now.
May said
people who are not familiar with this are going to look at us and be like, why are these guys so excited about a rectangle of cement? But
trust me, getting just a flat, basic shape object in the dojo has been impossible for so long. Oh, my God. But I mean, they scale medium size, but it also means you can customize better with them as well.
They do also scale very small.
Yes, so if you wanted custom detail, Jesus, that's small, yeah.
I would have wanted them to be larger.
Is it bigger than one of Warframe? Oh, it's half the size of a Warframe if I use my limbo. Yeah, literally, yeah. There's my limbo. There's the little cement block. Yeah, that's going to be super useful. That has so much sculpting potential for architecture and sculpts, so I'm quite excited to see what that looks like. But anyway, we'll go back. So we had the cement... what is it? Yes, we had the cement foundation pillar. Then we have the curved foundation wall, which has a curved side on the around the back here, and then a flat side as well. Shawki, what do you think people will use this item for?
Walls, I guess.
No.
They'll use them for roads and pavements.
Yes, there we go. Pyrorock first time. Ding, ding, ding. Perfect for sidewalks. Perfect.
Oh yeah, true.
Perfect for sidewalks as well.
Especially those trims on the side. Yeah, I can see it.
Yep, and you've also got another use for it on the back as well if you wanted to texture something as well. So I'll see this as quite a popular piece as well. This again scales relatively similar, so yeah, that'll be pretty good. I'll bring up the last one, which was the larger cement wall, a foundation wall.
Now that you say it, that looks exactly like a driveway.
Yep. It really does, yeah. And then the bigger one is basically just 4 of them ones just basically plastered over there. So, Yeah, again, very useful. Good for bunkers, military stuff. I mean, Pyro's building a Battlestar room at the moment. This is exactly what he needed to go in there.
This is gonna make the rest of the sculpting.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna keep the So I was using Zaraman walls that got added in the last update, and they still scale way bigger than these. So I will still keep those for the walls. But for sculpting some of the other details, these will be perfect.
Yeah, but they scale at a good medium scale as well, so yeah, lots and lots of potential. I think there are other cement pieces as well, but we'll come back to them as well and place them later. Right, so chain link fences were already here. Then we get on to chimney. First one. Yeah, so chimney.
Again, nice pieces.
Default fireplace. Yep.
Default column.
Default
honestly.
column. Yep, especially on the bottom as well, if you were to reverse it. As well, yep. I love the crack texture on them. They're good.
Just clip that small like cylinders on the top, and you have like a column base or a column top. This is good.
Yep, it's very very good. And then if we go back, there's also a chimney large as well. I think I'm skipping ahead of myself. There we go. Yep, and then there's a bigger version of the chimney as well. So again, just isolate the tops of the bottoms. Again, you could even use this as a like basic wall trim on the bottom as well. So what I imagine some people will do if they want to build more like Victorian houses is they'll just take away the bottoms of them, clip them in, and then have these as walls, and then combine them with like some of the wood items that we got in this update, and you will then have really good like basic industrial like houses. So yeah, chimneys.
The texture on them is very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Not scrolling, unfortunately, but still can be used as walls. It doesn't need to be scrolling.
Big time. So right, and also don't get, we've also already had the concrete barrier last time, so the two barriers, so they actually have a better use now because there's more concrete items to blend them in with.
Yep. To go with
well,
them.
Yeah. Joke said, I can't wait to recreate our downtown homeless camps. Mad says Warhammer intensifies, and the Perfection says crack house pick.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, good. Oh, perfect. Anyway, so the next items that I can't. Right, back on track. The next two items are corner railing wood 1 meter and then corner railing wood 2 meter, which are on the bottoms of the terrestrial shops in 1999, which, again, wood is something that, we always want in the dojo in as many different varieties and forms as possible. As well, I'll get the other one out as well for a sense of scale, to kind of understand what we're working with. And then the corner one here we go. So, yeah, so they're decently sized. So, what do you think people will make out of these? Other than obviously just basic corners and stuff like that, like wooden lattices and stuff like that.
It's tough to say. Maybe a little, like, tents and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The corner one, if you, like, flip it upside down.
Chat, Mad, Fear, what do you reckon people would make out of these lattices? Shawki, I can't believe you've not figured it out, seeing as you're an architect. And I say that liberally.
These would make quite nice.
It could be used for like houses and stuff. That's obvious.
Yeah, houses.
This would make for good garden stuff. So, say for example, if you want to do like a climbing vine in an archway, you could use two of the corner ones, make an archway, and then put like some of the vines and stuff over them.
You could also make as well domed roofing out of this wood as well, and have plants coming through. So you could just stack them in rows.
That they don't scale as large, because imagine like if the corner railing, let's say, scaled as large as like an 8-meter wall. Okay, what you can do is you can use that middle part as like you maybe use it in combination with the brick wall. So you know how those like houses that have like a wooden structure and then like a curtain wall that's like with it. Yeah. So you can use it for something like that, but the scale doesn't really help here. It's really restricting in that aspect.
I mean, you could they're in a shape though where you could easily just rotate them in a way that gives them a bit of shape. So again, you're spending a ton of capacity on architecture anyway. You're just basically replacing what you'd use for another piece, in my opinion. Again, really good for smaller builds. So if you want to build in halls and reactors,
100%.
fine, great, amazing pieces, even some of the gardens. On open spaces, they're not that cap efficient, but they still have a use as well. Mad said wooden mech, by the way. I mean, yeah, you could now. Oh, you very much well could build a wooden mech. I did pose the idea to Shawki about building a Trojan horse, and the amount of wood now available is crazy, but yeah. But anyway, right, so we'll go back, but yeah, no, interesting pieces. Right, where were we? So here we go, corner railing was our last one. So all of the posters were there, and then we move on to some for you glass structures. So we have domed structure brackets
Those
glass.
are not...
This bit here. Yes, good. Get a good look at that. Ooh. Then we have domed structure.
So this is from the one tile. The domed one is from that one tile where there's like, you go into like a corner. There's like a courtyard, and then this is on a pole over the whole area.
Yep, big time.
Yeah, but considering how this looks, how many times do you think we're gonna see it? Like, it's just a place in dome without even bothering to do a radial.
Yeah. Oh, big time, yep. Fear Perfection has pointed out that these will be used for eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which I can definitely see. Yeah, if you put a color behind that, like an armor eye plate or a tributor, you could isolate via, like a mechanical eye or like an energy, like conduit or something. So yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, big time, yeah. No, not melons, Fear. No. No, this is not this kind of stream. I see it. Yeah, right. God damn it. I can see it. Oh, wow. Yeah, so one is just field, basically, with the green texture in the middle. And then I'll bring out the last. So the last bit was the domed structure metal. This bit here. Now, what do you think the lazy decorators in the world are going to do with the domed structure brackets metal? Not a nipple, mate. What's this thing turned into?
Oh god!
This will be used as a cheap UFO, won't it?
Yep. And Bloodshed also had it as hat. How many people do you reckon are just going to stick this on the Loki statue and call it Metal Samurai or something like that? Yeah. But yeah, if you just reverse it as well, yeah, I'm sure that. You know what's annoying? If you just reverse it twice or whatever on itself, it kind of already does look like a UFO, That is annoying. That is a 2-cap UFO there, yeah. Yeah. It's literally a little spinning saucer of death, yeah. So yeah, little Mars attacks rooms and stuff like that, yeah. Just how many people are just going to use the purple laser beam and just add a little thing that's like there, yeah. Just like coming down on the planet like a tractor beam or something, yeah. God damn, I hate that I can see that, but yeah.
I can't stop seeing the nipple.
Yeah. Well, Shawki, yeah. Well.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, little samurai sombrero hat. That's where, yeah, just add some of those red. I'm sure some people are just going to add some of these red tassels of the Chinese New Year stuff, like this, and just be like, oh, like samurai hat and stuff like that, yeah. Just hang it off and whatever, yeah. Yeah, no, like... That's the kind of stuff I see all the time when people just go, oh, yeah, I'm a really good builder. Anyway. it's not a nipple tassel. What's happening? Mate? I'll just leave the one for comedic value. Wow. Wow. People have seen Marie and seen the cake, and they are all super charged up right now. That's what I'm convinced. Mm-hmm. I'm convinced they see Marie. And neuron activation right now, yeah.
DE devs wanted to make the game more sexy in all aspects, apparently.
They said nipple clamps. No, what? No, we need to get off it, yeah.
Oh, we got to move on from this item. It's too dangerous. Yeah, we got to move on from this item.
We're on a YouTube strike. I can already feel it. Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, right. Moving on from appendages. We're moving on to doors. We're going on to doors. So there's a collection of 4 door items he added as well. So first one is door windowed. Next one is door frame metal double, very good piece. Door frame metal singular, which again, lovely little piece there. Yeah, good look at it. Then
that's just
door
wonderful.
frame free space as well. So to be fair, that door frame free space more looks like a shopping window than it does a door frame. I get it, but yeah. So I imagine people would use mostly the door stuff as like a window frame or like city building. Again, if you just were like
a very flexible bunch of decos, 100%.
Yeah, more pieces that are going to be very useful for my current build.
Yeah, big time. And let me just bring up the others for people to see as well. So the singular door, also very good. The singular door looks like the metal detectors that the TSA would be like, can you step inside, please, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Give a little scan. People just put a red light on. Yeah.
Yeah, in conjunction with the like the subway turnstiles that we've already got, you could absolutely make an airport security build.
Oh, yeah. Big time, yeah. Where's the door frame double? There is something I do want to check with the door frame, is if it has collision or not, because if...
Oh yeah.
You can actually go through it. All right. Okay. Cool. So that would be so. This would be perfect if there was collision. I know it's a door frame if the aim is to go through it, but but make an alpha wall on this side so we can actually see through it would be perfect, and it scales to a relatively good scale as well. That's what we want. Yeah. Fear has pointed out it would be good for a poster frame. I also think this is also a good tribute to square frame as well. So if you just want a thin frame, just like use a couple of these with themselves to create a little poster frame. Yeah, I think I can see that quite a lot. Yeah,
they can also work as like wall trims. You know those like fancy homes when you have like in the walls, you have like gypsum wall trims. If you're designing like maybe a trophy room or an architectural room or whatnot, you can definitely make like some kind of trim and put like posters or pictures in the center and stuff like that.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the door's very shiny, by the way, as well. Like, they're very glossy items as well, yeah. Just trying to see if there's any surfaces to the door that interest me. It's all relatively the same. I mean, you could easily use the sides as, like, black trim, very thin trim as well. You could isolate just the sides as well, if you just wanted that.
Those hinges are modelled. The hinges are actually modelled. You could isolate them if you want to use them on your own custom door.
Just clip them in, yeah. That's also quite clever, yeah. These things here, by the way, yes. Good. Yeah. And then... Regret said that's not a square, it's 2 triangles for the door frame, yeah. I mean... don't tell Mad that. He's still desperate for the triangles, yeah. I was about to say, goddamn. Let's not give him too much hope where there is none, yeah. Anyway, right, so all of the stuff for a while we've seen. So from garbage bags to garden beds, all the kitchen equipment. Then we get down to 2 chairs. So the first one is office chair black leather, which you should all recognize from a certain vendor.
Excellent.
Yes.
And is it one? Please tell me it's 1 cap.
I will double check.
It is?
Hold on. I think it is. So the green office chair is 1 cap, and the black office chair is 1 cap as well.
Fantastic.
So we actually have the Velamid chair. Yep.
Yes, so if you don't know, that chair is not, the Orbiter decoration version of it is not donatable because of the whole summoning the man in the wall thing it does. So it's good to have that in the dojo now. Yep. And again, these have come, you know how one of the floors in my build is going to be a briefing room with a bunch of chairs? This has just saved me a lot of, this has just saved me a lot of cap. A lot of cap.
I can see the modern chair, the black one, being used in just a lot of executive meeting boardrooms. I know Fear, for example, has his like modern like architecture rooms. He has like, I think he actually has like a boardroom in his. I imagine that he will just now place these black chairs down instead of making custom chairs as well. So good stuff. No regrets, as was pointed out, that the black leather at the back of the chair could also be isolated as well on this specific item. So yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah, you could even as well use the bottom wheels as well. If you were just to isolate and just clip out the chair, they could also be used for something as well, like pylons or like mixers or stuff like that. Right, you could just put them at the top; they look like mixers as well if you were to be super creative. But just nice quality of life pieces. Green chair's fun because it's a good color as well. Like most of the items are quite monotone as well. Yeah. And apparently he said they look like AstroTurf. The only downside of this one, though, is that there's no texture on the back. So you can't really isolate it. So it's just all front-sided texture, yeah. But no, very nice chairs as well. Right, let's go back down to where we were. Here we go, right. So the next items that are new are... Now, these are the more interesting pieces, are the pitch weave parts. So those are like the Skuldra tunnels and tubes. And I've realised the danger we're in already. I already know the danger we're in.
Wait, what do you mean? That these get used for noodles?
Yeah, noodles. Yep, noodles and other things as well because they're ribbed.
Yeah. Do you know what this is going to be perfect for though, Faith?
Yep.
Hazard stripes.
Oh yeah, for your
clip one of these because it's ribbed for your pleasure already. So clip one of them into the floor and then use the gaps to put in the black bits in between.
Oh wait, hold on. What the hell's happening here? Hold on. Go to just preview pitch weave cube. Go to pitch weave cube. Yep.
Oh my goodness!
It looks like it's jello. Wow.
It doesn't do it when you place it. Unfortunately, it doesn't do it when you place it. Unfortunately, it does it, but it's a lot less. It's a lot less exaggerated than in the preview. That's really funny.
I mean, it does move though. It looks like it's blowing with the wind, like where it's being filled, like a house getting dusted for termites and stuff.
So potential shadow art uses, maybe. Yeah. For like, if you want to do waves, for example, if you want to do like a water surface and a shadow arc.
If it's in the backmost layer, then yes, it could work.
Yeah. Obviously, you can put it at the front.
Even when funded, by the way, that is still moving as well. So I've just double checked. So it does still move.
The movement is also more noticeable when it's scaled all the way down.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because probably.
Yep.
It's probably distance-based instead of relative scale-based.
Yeah, look at that, yeah. So, why can I see this working really well in Shadow Arts if you just clip in that like bit moving to create like a watery kind of like texture that comes through, yeah.
Oh, God.
Perfection just said it looks like a pillow for Shawki.
Fucking hell.
No escape, Shawki.
Oh,
no
Shawki, no.
You too, Fear.
Wow.
You too. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks like a water effect as well, yuck, yeah. That's the first thing I thought of as well. But now, very interesting piece. Very interesting piece. Let's bring out the other tubes as well from the tube men. All right, so we have the pitch weave bubble, which is relatively the same texture that I think someone said in the chat looks like a potato as well, which that scale is quite big, you know. That's pretty big. Let's move it more this way. I mean, I can see people again making like big, just like sculpts. I mean, this looks quite good because you could easily get like a body shape out of this because it's uneven, like joints, stomach. Like you could probably make like a good like pre-model out of something like this. And isolate the orange for clothing as well, potentially. Let's bring up the other bits. So then we have the pitch weave corridors as well. Again, these are the bigger pieces of the update. Do they have a bottom? I think they're all roughly the same relative texture, but the floor has a more like less concentrated pattern than the outside as well, yeah. And again, you can fly through them as well, so there's no like collision on the middle. And the bottoms, by the way, if you were to do this on the side, it look like mirrors as well a little bit. Yeah, they have quite a nice internal metallic texture. Yeah. Yep. Yes, but they will have a full day with these parts as well, man. Yeah, for the wrong reasons. Yeah, him sabotaging all of my builds. Yep, with with phalluses. Yeah. Right, and then, so the 6 meter one I think is just a smaller version of that one, which is pretty cool. And then I'll bring out just the doorway as well, which I think is the last one. So yeah, so again, by the way, the doorway, what do you reckon that looks like, the curved doorway piece? What's it called? Pitch wave tent entrance.
Well,
No, it does not like the
Chest.
tip. No, guys, calm it down in chat. Yep. No, I was about to say it kind of looks like a Space Marine shoulder pad as well. Yeah.
have it all.
shoulder pauldron.
We have it all this update.
Wow. Yep. We got the tip. We have the body pillow.
We have the nipples.
Yeah, human anatomy class. Yep, this is the human.
Lilo is
gonna good to go.
Lilo is gonna go insane with this update.
Oh yeah,
Imagine the levels. Imagine the levels of cake she's gonna achieve with the pitchweave bubble.
and there's even jiggly parts as well. With the pitchweave cube as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the most cursed update we had in a while. Yeah. Really, really is. Yeah. I'm so glad we're all super mature here.
Yeah. Real adults here.
Oh my god.
Big time. Yeah. Very, very right. We're moving.
They know what they're doing. That's all I'm gonna say.
We're moving on. I can't say it. We're moving on to wood.
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously, this is one of the best pieces we've had so far.
So the first bit, just make sure, is platform wood, right? That you're looking at.
Yep.
Platform wood. Yeah. Which,
It's amazing.
Which again, housing, roofing as well. I can see people just rotating it to the side.
Faith, you gotta make that Trojan horse. You have to.
Yep.
You have to now.
Yeah.
And we've got some nice texture options on each side as well. The kind of top side is a bit less scuffed, and then the bottom side is like very, very scuffed.
Yeah. So again, it looks great. By the way, pirate ship basing as well. Pirate ships are quite a common build as well. Crack house stripper platform. God damn it there. Yeah, just need a pole in there. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yep. Those cursed of items. Yeah. No. But no. All the parts of it have a good use. The top, the bottom, you name it. It's all very good as well. Really good, nice piece that they've got there. Yeah. Again, at least they've given us the options. You could even use it for trim as well. If you just isolate the sides, that could be like the basing of a house or like a divider of something as well, if you were clever, if you really wanted to. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, right, anyway, so there's a couple other wooden pieces that they added. Plywood door barricade double door, and then the plywood door barricade single door as well.
Yes. COD zombies.
Yeah, COD zombies, crack houses, you name it. We're talking for dirty, dingy, parts of the world. I mean, again...
actually, honestly, with this and with some of the Hombask-like test tube stuff, you could absolutely make a meth lab.
Yep. Breaking Bad build as well, yeah. Build a little bus in the desert somewhere, yeah, and stuff like that. My first instinct for the plywood boxes, though, was actually a bit different in that specifically the door barricade, if you were just to duplicate it on its side, that would make quite good roof thatching for like older builds as well. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So roof thatching, and then on the other sides as well, again, like you could also isolate just the basic wood boards as well from the other side into other parts. So yeah, very useful. But there's another piece here which is probably one of my favorite pieces from the update.
Post, right?
The post, yes, which is post brackets wood. Now this
it's tiny as well.
Is great. Like it's basically the concrete pillar that we saw over there, but in a tiny wooden form. Which if you scale all the way down, it gets teeny tiny as well.
You know what I remember, Faith? Your Japanese hole build.
Weapons peg.
Yep.
This could have made the rails in your Japanese hole build way easier.
Oh yeah, big time, yeah. Although I quite liked the dark woody texture, so but I mean these are useful for other builds as well. Like I could easily replace it, but the flagpole's quite a big item, by the way. So in fact, let me bring out the flagpole for this is what a lot of people already use for wood textures. So bearing in mind this for the flag post, the new one we got is it's max scale here, and that's already the like the standard scale for the flagpole. So it is about like maybe 1/3 the size of a flagpole overall. And again, if you were to scale it up, like the flagpole's like literally 6 times bigger as well. So that's why, you know, I would run out of cap using that wood post there. But
okay.
if you were to make little awnings or like fence postings, or, you know, if you wanted little shadow art item pieces, the small wood piece would be great for shadow art, for details.
Yes, literally. I've got the Solaris, at smallest scale, the Solaris weapons peg is almost twice as long as this. And they're about the same width. This is a new go-to shadow art item.
Yep, even on its base as well is like a tiny little rectangle. Get out of the way, crack house.
Yeah, I'm going to abuse the shit out of this in shadow art, 100%.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting a weird collision from the plywood, you know. But yeah, no, very useful piece all round. Probably, along with the concrete pillar, probably the most useful piece for all decorators. Very much, yeah. Fear said you could make an old pier out of stuff like this as well, which is true. If people have played Fallout 4, the dirty rundown piers are very achievable if you wanted to make more like nuclear Fallout-y, like end of days apocalypse builds as well with stuff like this. So yeah, but no, the wood is probably my favorite piece from this update, hands down. I'm sure I'm going to abuse the hell out of that piece. Yep. Along with Shawki's body pillow, but anyway. Right. So moving on from big wood to small wood, we move on to, if I can find where we were. Yeah, here we go. Right. So there is a push bar door, metal brackets left. So that's like an industrial door. And then we then have the right side as well, which is quite nice. So they've actually given us, for the first time ever, the same door, but mirrored. It's crazy. What a time to be alive, guys.
Wow.
What a time to be alive.
Hey, if only someone you knew was building a military base with a whole bunch of doors in it.
I know, right? Yeah, that would
like
be pretty good,
I literally sculpted something that doesn't look as good as this for like 6 cap each. And now they drop this on me.
So you're gonna have a field day, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother
Absolute
bringing
field
out
day.
the other door, by the way, because it's the same item, right? But the window you can see through. So again, pop quiz. What do you think people will make of this door or use it for?
What, aside from a door?
Yeah, no, but what kind of technique? Because you can see through the window. What do you reckon people will do because you can see through the window?
Well, you can't really make multiple windows out of it. I suppose you can.
No, I think you're overthinking it. So if you want, so you know, like how Dizzy did his Pennywise build, and it was like if you wanted to build an asylum or you wanted to build like a creepy build, you could actually build something through the window, and isolate it. So you could actually build mini builds beyond the door. So that's what people will do. I mean, do you guys...
You'd have control over the viewing angle as well. So if you wanted to leave some corners that aren't visible through the window undecorated, you could do that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Fear said people. Yeah. So that's basically it. Yeah. Like for example, you could put shadow art behind it if you wanted to, or if you wanted to build like a medical room, build a surgeon bit behind it. Again, so the one reference I'll use is Sweeters in Kansand Road made a ghost build, where you could see a ghost through a mirror. So you could easily isolate the door, the actual window part of the door, which is quite achievable, just to to show what you're looking at. So I mean, it scales okay big as well. So if you were to lower it down and were to look through that viewing window, let me go to the Tenno side so I can show the folks. So again, so it's roughly the same size as a Tenno, right? So my Tenno's on the other side there, right? As you can see, you can control what he sees just from that little viewport there. So Sweeters did this for like a ghost build, and then built something through a mirror through that you couldn't access the other side of the room as well. So you could easily do something like that. So yeah, you could get super creative with the way that you present a build, basically, because there you can see what's on the other side. So like for example, if you wanted to build like a bathroom or a prison cell or whatever, you could just build something on the other side that you can't access, but you can only see through the window. So like Mad, for example, could build a floof prison, and you just see the floofs on their little cots from that window. So yeah. But yeah. Anyway, so that's the door. We will go back to the list. But yeah, said just be as creative as you can with these items. That's why I wish we could see through those brick window doors. Imagine having a little space you could actually build a little mini apartment in. That's such waste. I mean, I like that it's got its own little image inside, but yeah. But you can do that with that window there instead. Anyway, right, so we are now down to pyramid stairs brackets concrete. So one of the other
lovely,
concrete pieces. So again, if you look down at the bottom, again, people will probably be making wall details or pathways out of these as well. And they scale okay sized, I think. Let me go over to them. Yeah, so they scale relatively well with some of the other concrete pieces as well down here. And again, the textures are so nice. I really like the textures that they have as well. Yeah. Also, you could even make little tiny Inca pyramids. I can always see Mad Architect making a pyramid just out of the stairs as well. Yeah.
Yeah, the issue you would run into that is when you scale it down, you're not just scaling down the width, you're also scaling down the height of the stairs.
The height of them, yeah. But that's what people do. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what people do, Pyro. They scale it down without paying attention to that, yeah. But no, but the the flat side wall, though, is great. It is so good, yeah. Even the other side with the steps as well, on this side, also has quite a nice detail as well, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you could, if you put two of them kind of into each other from the side, could you make quick and easy stairs from these? Like, kind of thinner stairs?
Probably. I think you could, yeah. Maybe, but no. Concrete, good. Concrete, good. Right, so we move on. So I think there's a couple other pieces on this side. So we then have the other parts of the wooden things that I mentioned earlier. So we have
those are nice.
railing wood 1 meter, and then railing wood 4 meter. Again, from the terrace shop stuff, yeah.
Notice the bit of a attention to detail is that they only have one side to them instead of two sides, meaning like in the railing, the 4 meter one, meaning you can stack them together as railing, and you wouldn't have like double the vertical elements basically when you put them next to each other. Yeah,
just like this stream, just to see, yeah, so it does carry on. And again, you could easily just use it on the inverse as well, just if you wanted to keep continuing it to make. And again, you've got the wooden little flagpole as well if you needed to break it as well. So yeah, so again, houses, shop fronts, thatchings, you could easily make roofs out of these. I think they're a little bit bigger, but you could easily make a nice conservatory roofs or like more like swamp biome kind of stuff with that kind of wooden texture. I do need to bring up the other one because I think it was the same one but just a bit smaller.
Heck, you can even use them for floor tilings.
Oh, I'm skipping ahead of some of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Fill them in with whatever color you want.
Exactly.
Yep. Very true. Again, invisible shadow white. You can kind of do what you want, right? Yeah. Oh, the end cap piece perfectly matches, by the way. The railing 1 meter, you could easily just cap onto the end. So yeah, no, very, very good. Do you know what they look like? They look like the railings at like greyhounds or horse areas as well. So you could easily build like a horse track with these as well, because they look like the railings for like a horse racing or dog racing area, yeah. Or a floof racing one, Mad, because I know that you're super creative, yeah. But anyway, right, so I think we've got like 15 items left to go on the list. The next one is, again, one of my favourite pieces, ramp brackets wood, which, again...
Holy triangle.
Holy triangle. Is it a true triangle, though? No.
No.
Not a true triangle, but, again, close. And it's also, so it has quite a few item faces on this one. So... really good wooden paneling on one side. Then you've then got the top paneling as well, which again you can use as a like straight one. Then you have an uneven one that you can match together like this. So again, if you want a different wooden texture or like a wall, whatever, place it along. And then it's then got the bottom side texture as well, which is different. And then, again, the other side texture as well. So it has like 4 different angles of wooden texture that you could use to make wooden stuff with. I think it gets okay sized. It's not like the biggest of items, but it also scales quite small as well. So it's very small as an item, yeah. So
that's a bit of general theme here. A lot of these have scaled way smaller than I've expected.
Yeah. Big time, yeah.
which is definitely not a bad thing.
So wooden thatching, ceiling. So this is a good ceiling option to have for housing. It's also good if you want to make like wooden walls on the floor, like cabins as well. So like the amount of cool wooden textures you can now use is unreal. Yeah. So along with the wooden fence posts, this is arguably one of my favorite items as well. Yeah. So yeah.
Like I remember back in the day when we used to say that the dojos have like a wood issue. Apparently, DE took that personally.
Yeah. Oh, we've got so much wood, it's unreal. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, no, very, very good. I can't wait to start using that piece as well. But right, wrong tab. I'm meant to be in down here. So then we have
Scaffolding pieces.
Next pieces, yes. So we have scaffolding legs. So this looks like just a high jump bar. Then we have scaffolding frame, 6 meters as well, which I'm assuming is just the same as that other item we saw, but with the metal posts in the middle connecting them.
Yep,
You can have a little look.
Yep.
And then we have more of the jokes about this
frame, which is exactly the same but with like fabric around it.
Yeah, with the tarp. Yeah. And then we have the scaffolding platform, 6 meters, which is quite a tasty piece as well.
Mm-hmm. That's a lovely one, yeah.
So yeah, I'll bring out a couple of them. Scaffolding base, great. I think it's a lot better because ever since they added the wooden scaffolding in the Ostron tab, that's all I see for people using a scaffolding. Because like most people just type one word scaffold or bracket or whatever and just use what comes up. So it's nice that there's actually metal ones that will suit mechs or actual city builds and stuff like that. Yeah, that's quite nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, so let me bring up the big scaffolding one. So this is the square part of the pillow. Again, it's roughly the same size as the other one, but just with the tarp over it. Yeah, I think it's exactly the same size, just with the tarp over it. You can probably clip them in to create just like one cascading wall as well, with just like the ribbed orange texture as well. Yeah, if you just clip that in very carefully. But yeah, that's what I imagine people doing it for.
These will pair very nicely with the chain link fences that we've already got.
Oh,
specifically like the scaffolding frames and stuff. You can actually make more kind of complex chain link structures with maybe a doorway to go in and stuff now.
Yep. And then we have the catwalk item, which is the scaffolding platform, which is great because it has both sides are usable for like industrial builds. Again, just using it as a catwalk on a ship, like a pathway. Very, very good. We can never have stuff like this. Paneling on mechs, tanks, vehicles, you name it. And I think it gets
like
small,
There's a nice
rotating ramp for like an alien ship or something as well.
By the way, it gets super small, by the way. I think it's like not even Warframe sized when it goes down to its small thing. So I imagine people might use this quite a bit on stuff. Yeah, IK Pride would like that piece. I can see him making another Gypsy Danger using that piece somehow, yeah. Someone also says sword blade as well. So if you were to like, extend it out, yeah, I can see that as well. Yeah, I can see people using that. Again, I don't really know how you make the tip of the sword unless you're just like crafting these pieces into this like little angle here. But yeah, but no. But yeah, no, all very good utility pieces. And then I think the next one is scrap wood, which again, no surprise, scrap wood pile. Texturing, I mean, it's a nice piece to have. I'm sure people, I mean, this will help complete the bum barrel crack den that people are talking about making in our chat right now. Because Jesus Christ. yeah. But no, like for ruin stuff, for dirty piers, for whatever, like it's just a very nice piece to have as well. Yeah. I mean, you know what this also looks like as well? If you wanted to like make a spooky build, you could make a witch's pyre with something like this as well. This is quite nice, like firewood. Maybe use that wooden platform. Maybe make a, something spooky and witchy. But yeah. Did someone drop out?
Shawki just. Oh,
it's fine. It's fine. I thought it was me for a second because we're in Aurora, so I was like, yeah. Anyway, we'll continue. He'll probably just jump back in. It's fine. There's not too long left anyway.
Oh, by the way, the sorry, just before we move on, the scaffolding frame with the tarp on it has a hitbox all the way round.
Oh, let me.
Including the bits that are open.
Oh, it does. Ah, interesting. So you could technically make this as a window, technically, if you wanted to. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't get patched. But you know, it's not like anyone's getting up there. Yeah. No. Good spot, Pyro. Good spot. Yeah. Does the other scaffolding have it, or is it because of the tarp?
No, just the tarp one. Yeah.
Oh, so I think it's the tarp that creates the thing then. Yeah. Good. Right. Anyway, so wood good. More wood always good. Where were we? So right, so we're going past the sign. So we have one new sign added as well, which is a 1-cap item. It's just called sign a frame, small. So it's just like a little street small sign. What I can see people doing for this is using this as a border and then placing in a poster. Like, you know, a little display or whatever, yeah. So I can see people just putting in like their own like landscape display or something to advertise something for city builds as well. So yeah, because it's got like a hollow interior that you can easily place something else in. So that's quite welcome as well, yeah. Welcome to the chat, Shredder. Good to have you. Right, yeah, that's all that thing that piece will be used for is just city detailing. Nice and easy, yeah. Anyway, right, so let's keep going. So we're past the signs now.
The stage, is it the stage lights now?
Yes, I think it is. I'm just making sure that I'm not skipping. We still haven't got the larger neon signs, by the way. So, you know, like the ones that they showed on the dev stream that are like 8 to 12 meters. Shawki, are you back, by the way? Oh, let me just double check the chat. Shawki, are you there?
I'm back.
Sorry
about that.
All right, good. Perfect. It was just an internet blackout.
Yeah, I just got disconnected.
Fair enough, yeah. Cool, well, welcome back. Where if you're catching back up, we have gone to the... Is it the stage lights? Yeah, so we've gone to stage lights circular rig. And Yuck pointed this out in the thing. I already see what this is going to be used in combination with as well. Yep.
The domed thingy, the domed nipple piece for the UFO. Literally just sandwich that in between two of them. Done.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me make it quick. I want chat to see the abomination. I find it looks like a little sombrero ring as well as concerning.
Oh my god! Do you know what the worst part of it? It genuinely looks all right. Like it's. That's the worst thing.
Obviously, this is very very rough. But Jesus Christ,
we can title the video "How to Make a UFO in 2 seconds."
Yeah, UFOs are now possible. Yep. Yeah. Wow, guys. Wow, we've done it. We've completed Warframe decorating. Yeah. Who needs vendor guides? Who needs sculpting when you now have got custom UFOs made out of 3 pieces in the dojo? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh, but anyway, so the stage piece. By the way, was this from Flair's stage lights, or was it somewhere else?
This is just from the regular tile set. I think. Do you know what? The more I think about it, I'm gonna have to go and check. I think it might actually be used with the domed thing in the tile set.
Right.
I think it might literally have the domed piece on top of it in the tile set as well.
I think one side's a slightly bit more glossy than the other side as well. I think they might be the same actually, yeah, just different angles that you're at. But yeah, no, it's a very...
No, they're the same.
I mean, I can see this already in, again, UFO builds or just general city builds as well. You could potentially isolate this on mechs as well and wheels and like security lights, because you could easily just have like isolate a couple of the front lights in a build. So like if I was to say use the body pillow that Shawki uses here, you could easily just isolate like a couple lights like this in like a wall and then have just 5 lights coming through, like security lighting and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously this piece is weird because it obviously comes out, but a flatter piece would get more of a thing. Yeah, very similar to a game show set as well. Regrets, very similar. But yeah.
3 cap though, that's to be expected with the animation.
Oh, is it 3 cap? Oh, right. Oh, no. Let me go back and show people. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we have had a lot of free cap items in here. Yeah, free cap. There it is, yeah. Oh, no. Anyway, right, so we have more concrete pieces. So I'll bring out one of the pieces. So we have stairs concrete. Great piece. Really good piece. Dirty on the bottom. Nice texture there. Cleaner on the sides. A little bit cleaner, that is. And then you've also got the top side and stairs bit as well. So, again, simple stairs, wall texturing, very similar to kind of like what we've been showing with the other concrete as well. Again, ruins and dirty builds and things that are like from an aesthetic of like Fallout or like Atomfall or some of these older games, Radiation, if you want to build reactors, things like that, very useful to have as well. Yeah. I'll bring up the large stair concrete one as well, which very dirty on the outside as well. Make good wall paneling. Stairs good as well. I just think it's a bigger version of that, and they're quite big as well. So yeah, I think the bottom has quite a gravelly texture as well, which is quite nice. I'll bring that out. But yeah, no, very, very good. And I think it scales quite big as well. I tested this one earlier in the dojo.
Yeah. And once again, super, super small.
Yeah, scales quite small as well, yeah. Lots of good detailing items in there, yeah. I don't want to cover up the UFO up there, yeah. But no, very, very good. You could also potentially, do you know what you could use as well? If you wanted roof tiling, just use the concrete stuff on the top as well. Just angle it in a different way. And looks like little roof hatchings as well. You could easily just like pin them in like this and just layer them over until you get what like text you want and stuff like that, yeah. So yours to be creative with. But anyway. Yeah, there aren't any decos in the new 99 stuff. So I'll tell what the name is, but when you go through to go meet Uriel and Marie or Cake and then Goth Harrow, none of them currently have items. Again, they might add stuff later on in the year, like they did with Velimir. So who knows? Again, the way that I see this update is very similar to how we did the 99 update, where the first half came out now in December time, and then the other half came out in their encore in April. So that is the same for the last two updates.
March?
Was it March or April? I can't remember.
It was one of the
March,
two.
Yeah. Oh no, I think was the Caviar update like when they expanded that side of things. Was that the 10th? I think it was the 10th.
Yeah, the Dante update was an April one, wasn't it?
So it's like 3 or 4 months between. Depending on when they get back in. So who knows? We might get the other part of the 99 decos plus some of the other cool stuff for Orbiter decorating in that part of the update. Again, this is just a mainline update, so their priority is going to be the quest, fixing all the bugs that come out, obviously. So yeah. But anyway, right. So concrete, good. Lots and lots of concrete. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I think again we have a handful more before we sign off. The next one is a streetlight double. So this is a Daggett special kind of item. I imagine he'll probably use this in his Copperburn build as well. So, but no lights, no working lights though. Yeah. So just like the frame, but you could easily add a light to it though. So I'm assuming
you could even put in the Orican light to get beams coming off them.
Yep. So yeah, nice little texture thing as well. Again, you could even isolate the bottom as like a pole for the Crack Den stripper platform as well for people in the chat that want to see that build come to fruition. So yeah, that bit votes for ceiling, and then yeah. So yeah, nice and easy. Yeah. You apparently, Rex said you could also make a radial umbrella out of this as well.
Yeah, you could
on the bottom for a texture. So yeah, good shout. Again, you could radio all of these items as well. Other than the UFO, you don't need to radio that. That one is fine as it is. Don't touch the UFO. But yeah. And then I think we got a couple more. Next one is... Or we might need to be the end. I think we have one left, which I think... So all the trash cans were there last time. We end with plank door barricade wood.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the last of the items. So,
classic farm railing, if you ask me.
Yeah. So more wood. I can also see this being used as ladders for pirate ships if you just overlay them. Maybe dead rare ray tracking as well if you just to reverse it on itself. So yeah, garden fencing, like old abandoned rail yard platforms, like minecart tracks as well. You could easily do. Just general detailing and stuff like that. But yeah, no. Again, we have so many wooden pieces in this update. It's actually insane. Yeah, and no nipples. Yeah, we're not using the wood for nipples. God damn it, me. Yeah. But yeah, no. So generally, I think that's all the items. I'm just going to do one quick post.
Unless there's stuff in the other tabs.
No, I double checked it. I went through the whole thing in an hour. I'm surprised they didn't add any sentient items. I kind of thought the Xenoflower would have been a good book in this one, but yeah, there wasn't nothing. The sentient towers are still the last, so there's no Xenoflowers added.
Yeah, I mean, who knows when we will actually get all the Descendia decos and the old piece decos. But to be fair, for DE, we weren't even expecting these decos at the moment, so that's a huge W.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we were.
You were.
Yeah, no. But what I mean is, we were told we were getting all the 99 decos back in Tegra Encore, right, in March time. So yeah, and we've got half of them that came out on the release date, and now we've got one of the thirds of them. So there's still a lot more of these items to come. There was more signage, more neon signs. There was the green zoo fences, the other parts of the radio tower. There were tons of items added. Hey, the wooden brick stuff wasn't in the stuff being shown off, so hopefully we get more of the city architecture in the updates as well, namely flat brick walls, the awnings, the ceiling tiles. They also had wooden doors as well, different postings, and they also had like lighting rigs as well, so there was tons of other items said. And again, to go back to what not Loopy, Dr. Lego said, he pointed out that that these items will be coming out later on, but they just haven't said when. So yeah, it's really up to them. I mean, again, the update was really good without the decorations. This is like the cherry on top of the cake for me. That got me really excited because I've been in a bit of a build funk, and it's just seeing all of this stuff is okay, I might be able to factor in these items with more of the existing 99 items or other builds I might want to do. Biggest wins were wood. We have more wood than anyone can hope for, and the concrete as well. And
I just realized something in terms of updates. They added a map for the Doviri rooms in the dojo.
What do you mean a map? Sorry, can you?
Oh, as in you can actually see the map properly now.
You can actually see the map, and they added fog.
Oh, right. Fog? Oh, whoa.
Yeah, my Icarus room has fog now.
What do you mean fog? That's not meant to be the case. Hold on, let's go investigate. Whilst we're here, let's go and investigate. I do have a Deviri room. Where the hell it is?
Wait, can we polychrome it now?
I hope not.
No, we cannot.
Right, we're going to ignore what I was building in here. My one looks fine. I don't think there's.
I don't see the fog. I don't see any more fog than there was at default.
No, I can definitely say it's different, because now there is a huge contrast between my shadow art and the rest of the wall.
So on mine, by the way, I don't have a map when I open up the HUD either. So unless it's a bug for you, or because we're both on PC at the moment, so I don't see why yours would be different from mine.
We can.
Yeah, but it may not work for me, Shawki, though. So yeah, and we're not showing off the.
Let me actually. I'm gonna try walking into the room instead of teleporting.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah.
I mean, I teleported here too, but.
Oh, so who's right?
No,
there?
I'm not seeing a map.
Right.
No, wait, huh?
Nope. It's just all the icons glitchily floating.
It might actually just be a bug, Shawki, for you. So you might have actually discovered a bug. Yeah.
An added map cannot be a bug.
Yeah, but it already has a map. They might have just disabled it.
Send a screenshot.
Yeah, send a screenshot and I'll be on the stream so we understand that what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, that's the first screenshot. Let's see.
Oh no.
This one shows the fog. I can even see more god rays. It's like a lighting change all over again.
Chat. I'm just curious.
Let me see.
I'll have a look.
Just find the screenshots and send them.
But right. So chat. Whilst Shawki is here having a meltdown, and thinking about his pillow. So can you tell me from this group of items what your favorite items were from the update? And I'll let Dee know and let everyone know what you think of these items. So start thinking about what you want to build with, what you're excited to build whatever. So just tell us what you think. I will go around the room and ask for what your favorite new items are and anything that you might want to work with these builds. So I'll start with Pyro first and foremost.
So actually the pitch weave stuff, particularly the straight corridor, though I think that's just because I've got a particular use in mind for it. Obviously all the concrete items are amazing. The little pillar, the stairs. Yeah, just loads of great structural stuff in here. Really, really happy with it.
Yep. Very, very good. Yeah. Shawki.
I would say the architectural pieces, like those with the trims and stuff like that, and the archways as well. We're gonna have a field day in terms of architecture builds from now on because of those.
I do wonder if Bloodshed looked at some of the archways for what he was building with his castle and was like, "What have I done?"
Yeah, the lighting definitely changed.
Yeah,
the lighting definitely changed.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah. So yeah,
I sent the screenshots. Tell me those don't look different. It's like something changed in my settings.
You could have expanded the HUD, Shawki. I'm just seeing it at the very top left. Yeah, technically I can see the map.
Look at the third screenshot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's definitely
that is not a coincidence. That's not a bug.
Yeah. I'll add that to the video for people to peruse and be like, huh, interesting. It does look like a quotation mark for that map. So yeah. Maybe me and Pyro just haven't got it. Yeah. Maybe we haven't.
Wait, I'm gonna check the other.
Right.
What do you call it? The other room.
So I'll go through what some of the people have said. So
Harbinger's Pass is still empty.
Oh, good.
It's just the Corridor of Bliss.
Oh, interesting.
Oh no. Anyway. So Mayro said the bricks and the wood were her favourite pieces. So that's the the bay windows and then just generally all the wood. Again, like take your pick of what they added. Unbelievable. Bloodshed also said the bay windows as well. So these are the big architectural pieces as well. Anyone? No, not the nipple. We're not saying the nipple. Yep. So I mean, we got two or three of them. Yeah. Nobody picked the tassel though. Yeah. Nobody picked the tassel. Yeah. So don't get we have all the Chinese New Year stuff down here as well. I kind of think items that open up people to do more things are always good for everyone. So the wooden fence post for me, the post brackets wood. Probably one of the better items added, again due to the fact it's so small, can be used for tons of different builds. Then you then have the wooden triangular ramp, which is pretty good. Again, you can use for like 10 different things, and the concrete pillar as well. So things that are universal are always good items to have in the dojo. So they're all very welcome additions, and I'm sure we're going to see all of those items abused in lots of different builds as well. I do have a liking for the metallic windows because there are a lot of corpus and grenier stuff that would benefit in the door frames as well. So yeah, they're quite nice. And the concrete as well. But largely, if I had a fourth item, I'm actually picking the door just for the fact you can do something with that window and make a really unique perspective build as well. So yeah, you could make something out of that door because it's basically a blockade mirror basically. So yeah, but no, all very good items. Even if the pitch weave cube looks like something out of Man in the Wall's Nightmares, still very good though. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so that's all of the new items. So we're still waiting on some. Won't leave much longer. In the comments, let us know what your favourites were and what you want to be building with this kind of stuff as well. And don't forget to subscribe to ourselves at thearchitects_anonymous and also to Pyrorock9876 as well. I'm sure he'll have his vendor guide up any day.
It'll be out at some point. It'll be out at some point.
Yep.
Well, the good news is at least because at the very least because there's no new big orbiter vendor, it means I don't have to do one for this update.
Oh yeah, it's all wins then, Pyro, right?
Yeah.
It's all wins, yeah. Just imagine if there was and you had 2 to go, yeah. What gives you the nerve? We've been waiting 3 months for this, and quote from Pyro, it's good we don't have any new orbiter stuff, guys. Pyrorock, yep.
It means I have to do less work.
Anyway, so thank you guys for coming and joining me. That's Shawki and Pyro. We will be back for more stuff soon. And yeah, don't forget we have the community contest for the Warframe Chinese New Year stuff. So if you want to use any of the new Chinese New Year items for your builds, rest in peace, Shawki, you can. So yeah, you can get to work and think of new ways to get a leaning edge into the competition that you might not have using some of those new items as well. But yeah, but right, it's been fun looking at all the new stuff. We'll be back when they do the other stuff, and yeah, until then, we'll see you later. All right, bye.
Bye.
See you, everyone. Bye.